And a renewed push, we talked about this a moment ago, for answers in two unsolved Med-City murders. The Rochester Police Department is revisiting the deaths of April Sorensen and Robert Volgman, asking community members to come forward with any information they might have. KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon joins me live with what investigators know about these cases as of tonight. Anthony.
George, RPD says the answers are still out there and someone knows what happened to April and Robert. And despite the passage of time, finding answers for the families, loved ones, and victims affected remains a top priority. That's why they're now offering $25,000 for any information leading to a conviction in either of these two cases.
We really want to solve these cases. We're dedicated to solving these cases.
Police in Rochester renewing calls for anyone to come forward with information about the killings of 27-year-old April Jean Sorensen and 41-year-old Robert E. Volgman.
It hurts us as well. Our hurt doesn't come close to the hurt that the families are feeling, obviously, but it tears us apart that we haven't been able to solve these yet. And we really want to provide answers to their families and justice to them.
Sorensen's murder dates back to April 17th of 2007. That afternoon, emergency crews were called to her home in northwest Rochester after a TV technician reported seeing smoke rising through a window. First responders were confronted by a deliberately set blaze and later found Sorensen's body inside. She had been stabbed and strangled before the fire.
This happened in the middle of the day. She lived off of it's a neighborhood, but it's still kind of a busy road. There's a bus line that runs right by her house. So there's a lot of activity going on during the day.
In the case of Robert Volgman, RPD says the 41-year-old was last seen alive Easter Sunday of 2020. 4 days later, police would discover his body inside his northwest Rochester apartment. RPD says Volgman's bedroom window had been open for several days. They believe he was killed on Easter.
It snowed a lot last year on Easter Sunday. If anybody saw anything suspicious, just out of place in the area where he lived, hopefully that'll help jog their memory.
And Moylanen says with each passing day, it becomes more difficult for investigators to piece together this evidence. That's why he says it's so critical. Anyone with information contacts RPD as quickly as possible, no matter how insignificant they think the information they have is, because even the smallest detail might help investigators make a breakthrough in these cases. George?
All right, thank you, Anthony. Today, Volgman's family said they are searching for answers with restless nights and, as they put it, broken hearts.